Hi everyone, it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I am happy to welcome you to week 51 of my weekly 2015 Project Life. I'm super excited to be sharing this layout with you. I'm pretty sure that this is my favorite layout that I've done for my whole 2015 album, and it may even be my favorite layout that I have done while doing Project Life. So very excited to have you guys watch this. So on this layout, I decided to do it just a little bit differently. I used a lot of pictures, and instead of doing a lot of 3x4s in the vertical position, most of them are the 4x6 horizontal. As well, I did actually edit most of my photos. And I really thought about this, and I really sort of worked things out before I started getting the pictures actually printed and that kind of stuff. I did a lot of stamping on these. I wanted them to be pretty minimal, but still have some embellishing on them, and so I did that with stamping. You'll see me working mostly with the StazOn ink. And that's just because of the color of the pictures. I didn't really want to use the white. I did attempt to use the white for the one in the week 51, but it was still sort of hidden, so I ended up restamping it with the StazOn black. I did also want to do a little bit of simpler 3x4 cards. So I have actually picked out ones from the Teal Lime Press for this, and I can't think of what kit they're from. But they were released in, I want to say September, but they're these beautiful blues and oranges, and they just work really well with the colors in the photos. Again, they also have a lot of white space as well, and so that I think really helps bring the cohesiveness together for this layout. So this week, my family and I went down to Whitefish, and my husband and I did some skiing with my dad and brother. This week, I did the Monday. That's when my week starts, so it goes Monday to Sunday. But because this was at the end of December, and the way I'm going to be working it for 2016, I actually just did December 28th to 31st. January, I'm going to be doing a Project Life monthly, and I think I'm still gonna do it sort of on a weekly or a bi-monthly basis for my putting my layouts together. But I'm not going to be doing it by weeks or having the weeks in my Project Life like I was doing this year. I think by doing it this way, I'm going to have a little bit more freedom. I always felt that sometimes I only wanted to do one 12 by 12 page, and other times I wanted to do 3. So I'm hoping this gives me a bit more freedom with how I have my album set up. And hopefully I like it, and if not, I guess I will be changing back to weekly. I'm not really concerned about that. If I do decide to go back, it would likely be once my one album is finished, so usually about halfway through the year. So that's sort of my plans for 2016. What else can I tell you about this layout that I'm working on? I had a little... Nope, this wasn't the one. The pictures turned out really well. I was really happy with how everything turned out. I did do a lot of editing of my photos before I printed them, and I'm really happy how that turned out. So that is something that I will be carrying forward into 2016 as well. I'm also hoping that by doing the monthly, I do have a bit more time for editing photos. We always go to the city probably about once a week, and it's usually on the weekend. So I would always make sure I had my photos for the week ready to print. And sometimes it was a little bit of a scramble on the morning that we were heading out, trying to get ready, and then and then getting my picture sent off as well. But I also know that my printer at home, when I have ink for it, works pretty decently. So if I need to, if I'm having, you know, I forgot some stuff or just don't feel like getting it done, I can also do a little bit of printing at home. It gets pretty costly, of course, to do all your printing at home, but for a couple pictures, it's not too bad. I wanted to keep these 4 cards pretty simple, and so I didn't do very much with them, but I did want to sort of keep that sort of, I guess that's a copper, like a copper color star, but I just liked how it played off the plaid card right beside it really nicely, and just brought that same color in. These cards are from the Teal Lime Press, and you can go to her Etsy store to find them. And as well, that Go See Do is an acrylic piece from Colorcast Designs, and I've been waiting a long time to use that, and I finally felt this was the perfect one. Thanks for watching, and as well, find me at Create Life Paperboards on Instagram.